Teamfight Tactics. It's going to be the new auto battler genre, kind of like DotA Auto Chess that Riot is releasing. It's going to be on the PBE on the 18th. So depending on the time zone, that's like today or tomorrow. According to this tweet right here by Maple Nectar, it's going to be released sometime in the afternoon. So be on the lookout for that. As soon as it comes out, I'm going to make a video on it. This video though, we're going to talk about the basics of Teamfight Tactics and what I've been able to see from watching Skara and Amaz and Toast and Trump's video, how it's different from auto chess. So the past few days, I've been playing a lot of auto chess on my phone, mobile version, and I've learned a lot. So let's start with the basics. The basics of auto chess, auto battlers. I'm going to focus on the genre in general first, and then I will start talking about the differences we see that TFT is going to bring to this genre. All right, so the easiest thing to see here is champions. You get champions. These are all familiar if you've played League. These are used to battle, obviously. They fight each other, and when you're battling, it's done automatically. You don't control it in the battle. That's why it's called auto chess or auto battler genre. All right. And each champion has abilities. So you just auto attack or take damage, and then you charge up the ability, and then you're able to use it. And each champion also has an origin and a class. And if you combine multiple pieces of the same origin or the same class, they form synergies and they give you extra power. There's a ton of these, and you can go on. Right now, I think a really good site is tftactics.gg. You can go there. There's a huge list of all the origins and classes and what the synergies do. All right, so your goal is to create these synergies so your army beats the enemies. And also, each 3 of these champions, they start out as 1-star units. 3 of them combines into a 2-star unit, and 3 2-star units combine into 1 3-star unit. And as you can guess, each star means it's more powerful. Great. And then next, let's talk about gold income. So how do you buy these champions? You need gold, right? So each round you will fight against either the environment PvE or against another player. And each round gives you a base amount of gold. I don't know exactly how much TFT will give, but each round of battle gives you a base amount of gold. And then other than that, what we know now is that TFT also has interest. So interest means if you have 10 gold in your bank kind of thing, you get 1 extra the next round. Each 10 gives you 1 extra, and that works up until 50 gold. So that's a number you'll often hear. If you look at Skara, a lot of these people who play auto chess, they know to save up until 50, so you get that 5 extra interest per round. That's pretty insane. So we know that's true. And also, if you look at the TFT gameplay, I don't have any, but other people do. If you look on the left side, up there, on the left, the treasure chests, each of them means you get 1 extra interest. So it's not super clear unless you know what they are. So they just look like random chests, right? So each 10 gives you 1 extra interest the next round. Great. And also, these are a little iffy. In auto chess, winning a round gives you 1 extra gold. I'm not sure if that's exactly the same in TFT. And also streaks. Win streaks and lose streaks give you extra gold in auto chess. And also, according to Skara, there's no indication if you're win streaking or lose streaking. So on TFT, I'm not sure how much you get or how many rounds you need to win or lose to get that streak gold. And I'm not sure if it even exists. So not too sure. If you know, put it in the comments. Help all of us out. Thank you. And also, last way to get gold is to sell your units. Selling your units gives you, if it's 1 star, it's kind of complicated in auto chess. I also don't know exactly how they're going to do it in TFT, but selling your units gives you some gold back. For most of them, it actually gives you a full refund. And also, selling the units gives you the item back if the unit has an item equipped. So let's talk about items. Items, when you fight in PvE rounds against the computer, against the environment, there's a chance for you to get items. What's interesting, let's actually talk about that later, but items, usually they give you stats. They can combine into bigger items that gives you extra passive power. Items, once you put them on a champion, you cannot take them off unless you sell the unit, right? So that's all you need to know about items for now. Last major category is spending gold. So there are 3 ways to spend gold. First way, obviously, to buy champions. You need these to battle, so you want to buy champions. And the second way is to reroll. So here on the bottom for TFT, you get 5 to choose from that you can buy. But if you don't like any of them, you can spend 2 gold to reroll that set, refresh it, and you get a new set. All right. And third is to buy XP. What does XP do? It gives you levels. So you can spend 4 gold to buy XP to level up. And speaking of levels, what do those do? Levels, each level allows you to have 1 extra unit on the board. So there's a maximum number of units. This game, TFT, it goes from level 1 to 9. So the maximum you can have at level 9 is 9 units. And also, each level makes the likelihood of seeing rare units. It increases that. So you're more likely to see rare units. So actually, if you're looking to power up some more common units, you don't want to level up too fast. But that's just a small tip. We're going over the basics, and that's all for the basics. It's a pretty simple game genre, but there's obviously a lot you can do with that and a lot of strategy that can go into that. So now let's talk about the major differences between TFT that I can see and DotA's Auto Chess. First, the major addition that TFT is going to bring is the carousel. So first, when you start the game, all of the players go into a carousel. And this carousel, you kind of just walk onto a champion with your little legend guy. Those are so cute. Walk onto a champion, the one you want, and then you'll pick it up, and then it's yours. And also, this carousel comes back once in a while, and it's a comeback mechanic, other than lose streaks. It's a comeback mechanic. It's because the lower you are, placement health-wise, on the leaderboard, the sooner you're unfrozen and are able to pick your unit. So if you're number 1, you're the last to be able to pick your unit. So you get the lowest priority. So this is kind of also a comeback mechanic.
I don't know that one. Everything is bad.
And also, a major difference, second, is the map. The map is much smaller than Auto Chess. And also the shape of the grids, it's not a rectangular square grid, it's a hexagonal grid. That means there are less, like for each little spot, there are less surrounding it. So it's easier to defend a unit. And this changes the strategy a whole lot, but it also makes it kind of harder to understand how the units move. And one more thing, 1v1, when you're battling, you're always 1v1ing the person at the same time, and you're fighting each other all the time. In auto chess, you can fight someone and they could be fighting someone else. Or you can fight them and they can fight you, but you don't see the same battle. Like you can win against them and they can win against you at the same time, because your army's kind of cloned to whoever is fighting you. But in this game, whenever you're fighting someone, they are also fighting you. This means it's super important because you can emote and BM them and ping them. Other than that, it's other than BMing. It's just kind of cool. Like, it is something new. I don't know what this is gonna do, but that is a major difference that not all of the videos have talked about, but I think this is pretty important. Also, just a lot more smaller things that I've noticed from watching all these videos. If you're missing a unit on the board, the game automatically puts one on for you if you have one. So like in auto chess, I've had plenty of rounds where I bought the unit because I was looking for other people, what they're building, so I can decide what I want to build that's different from theirs, so I don't have to compete for the same units. And then I buy the unit and I forget to put it on the board, or if I just didn't have time to actually do it. This game, TFT, it just puts it on for you. Great. And for items in this game, actually, any 2 item combines to make a bigger item. It's not this way for DotA Auto Chess. A lot of the times the tanks, you get a bunch of cloaks on them. But this game, any 2 items combine. And also the items are more influential in this game. So this gives a lot more strategy in terms of items, and a lot more cool stuff can happen there. And also, another small thing, highest level is 9 in this game instead of 10. I think this is because people were complaining that the map was too small. So decreasing the max level kind of helps with that, because if you have 10 units versus 10 in a small map, it's just way too cramped and there's just less nuance there, I guess. So highest level is 9, and also when you buy XP, you buy it for 4 gold instead of 5. Maybe this will make the game faster, not too sure. Other small thing is the PvE seems easier than auto chess. Auto chess, I get rounds where everybody loses to the same dragon or something like that, like Glacial Clan at the end. Yeah, that's pretty difficult. But PvE in this game seems a lot easier. Maybe they're gonna buff them or change that. But for now, that's what it is. And also, speaking of PvE, there's just one of the something interesting. Wolves. So in DotA Auto Chess, level 15, round 15, you fight wolves. Those are assassins, so they jump to the back of your army. So in this one, you actually want to put your tanky frontline characters in the back and your squishy damage dealing backline characters in the front, since the wolves jump behind you. This is the same in TFT. They also have a wolves round for PvE, and you actually do the same thing. So remember that when you're playing that round. This is all I have for this video. I can't wait for TFT to come out on PvE. I think I'll be sleeping at that point because of time zones. I'm in Asia right now, but as soon as I get to, I will make a video less on the basics and a little more on TFT specific, and also maybe more strategy as I learn them. And any interesting things. Broken 1000 AP Vigar, something like that, you know? Alright, can't wait. If you want to see more of these videos, I will definitely make more, so subscribe so you don't miss them. I will see you in the next one.